Li Hua lives in a society where his every move is tracked and rated. Jaywalking? Not good. Littering? Lose 5 points. Playing your music too loud? Lose more points. Not taking care of your aging parents? You're in trouble, Li Hua. Your score is getting dangerously low, so you might not be able to buy a plane ticket or become a public servant. Our fictional character, Li Hua, lives in China, where an omnipresent social credit system has been introduced. According to numerous media reports outside China, starting this year, all of the country's 1.4 billion people are given a numerical ranking. From now on, they'll either gain or lose points according to their behavior, just like that episode in Black Mirror.
Sounds awesome.
That's the media hype. But does China really have a social credit system? If so, how accurate are all the media reports? And why aren't Chinese people protesting? The social credit system is not fictitious. China has been developing a nationwide social rating system since 2014. The main principles are set out in a government document called Planning Outline for the Construction of a Social Credit System 2014 to 2020. The core idea is relatively simple. Everyone gets an initial score and then earns or loses points depending on good or bad behavior. It's a bit like a financial credit score that rates your trustworthiness with money. Many countries have one, including the USA and Russia. Except China's social credit score expands the concept into almost every sphere of life. What that means is that everything our friend Li Hua does, from what he buys in an online supermarket to the people he interacts with and how he does it, it all counts. China has actually started to test its social credit system, but not nationally. Some cities have introduced their own pilot versions of social scoring. Rongchen City in Shandong Province is one of them. Every resident was given an initial 1,000 points. This document from city authorities sets out a scale of scores and how to earn or lose them. Earn more than 1,050 points and you're considered a model citizen with a AAA score. 1,000 makes you a AA. If your score falls to 900, you get a B. Then it's C for under 850, or D for falling under 600. City authorities collect data from government agencies, courts, and police. If Li Hua lived in Rongcheng, he could contribute to the scheme and report someone else for bad behavior. He'd get 5 points for that. Or he might earn points for athletic achievement. For example, winning a prize in a city sporting event can bring in anything from 2 to 5 points. If Li Hua donated bone marrow, he'd be awarded a whopping 50 points. In Rongcheng, people lose points for traffic violations, littering, ignoring financial obligations, or cheating in exams. In China, there are citizens and businesses that thought untrustworthy people should face certain restrictions. People who don't pay on time, for example. If Li Hua didn't pay his taxes in 2018, he could have been among the nearly 18 million Chinese debtors who couldn't buy a plane ticket. Another 5.5 million couldn't buy train tickets. According to a report by the Supreme People's Court of China, it made 3.5 million people voluntarily fulfill their legal obligations, or pay their debts and taxes. Well, if a travel ban doesn't work, in some cases debtors are publicly named and shamed. Local governments, like in Shanghai or Shenzhen, sometimes resort to putting up photos of miscreants with their names, ID numbers, and how much they owe on giant billboards in public places.